Morning, friends. Hey, who's that? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning, Chaos Slayer. I just shared the live with you. Because, baby, yeah, I got it today. Hey, cat eyes. Good morning. Happy Friday, friends. Welcome in. You're here for a bit. Oh, awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. When's the last day of school? Chaos Slayer. Hello, Yvette. How are you? Chaos Slayer. Today's topic, fire. Baby, the Lord dropped it in my spirit in the last 30 minutes. Gonna be a banger. Hey, you're gonna miss it, but enjoy field day. I love that for you. I love that for you. Enjoy all the field days because you're on the countdown for how many ever you have left. Not many more. Not many more. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Come on in the room, y'all. 2 more weeks of school. Okay. 2 more weeks. Good morning, Nadine. Yes, honey. Thank God it's Friday. It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday, friends. And baby, I got a banger today. I got a banger of a topic. Hey, Lisa. Y'all come on in the room. Y'all see him on even just a little bit early because can I tell y'all I'm excited about today's topic of discussion. Who knows where it's going to lead us? Good morning, Lady O. Good morning, the Godly Diva. Adria, are you done yet? You give me inspiration because good morning, Jandra. Jandra, baby, I got a banger of a topic today. It's a banger. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Gia, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Y'all come on in the room. Tap the screen, share the live, baby, because the topic is going to bang today. It's going to hit. Vivi, good morning. The top is the top today. This morning's topic is going to hit, y'all. The Lord, and when I say it's going to hit, I'm excited about it because, baby, the Lord gave it to me in the last 30 minutes. That's just... Woo! And apparently we in our bag this week because we ain't been on a whole bunch of We've been on some GLP-1. It's going to be a banger. Welcome to Frequency and Favor Fridays, baby. Frequency and Favor Fridays. Because guess what? Who you are connected to matters, baby. Favor comes with it. And baby, the people you vibe with get on the same frequency with you. Get on your level. Get on your level. Get on your level. Frequency and Favor Fridays. Welcome. Welcome in. Come on in the room, friends. Come on in the room. We about to get at this. We about to get at it because because who you align with, y'all, who you align with has life consequences. Who you align with. Favor and Frequency Fridays. Because baby, let's be clear. Favor ain't always fair. It ain't always fair. It ain't always fair. So yeah. Yeah, and I need people in this community to know it it matters. It matters who you are connected to. It matters. It matters not only in this community but in life, baby, in life. Good morning, good morning, good morning, friends. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Just Tasha. Good morning, Mia. Good morning, Jandra. Hey, Lisa. Yes, honey. Favor ain't fair. Vivi, honey. Jay, good morning. Dee Dee, good morning. QL, good morning. Baby, come on in the room. God gave it to me, dropped it in my spirit, and I don't know who it's for, who needs to hear it. I might be talking to myself today. Hey, Kareem. But it is Frequency and Favor Fridays. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Let. Thanks, Chaos Slayer. Hey, Dominique. Good morning. It matters, y'all, who you align yourself with. Who are you lined up with? Ask yourself the question. Who are you aligned with? Who's on your level? No, that's not get on my level. Hey, who's on your level? Who's on your frequency? Because who you align with has consequences. It matters in your life. It matters in this community. It matters at home. It matters on your job. It matters wherever you go in life. And let's be clear, favor ain't fair. But sometimes favor follows Who you are aligned with. Chaos Slayer, can you do me a favor? Can you share the live to JT and ask her if she can come in this room? Because I got something to say to her this morning. I got something to say to her. It matters, friends. I'm telling you, it matters. Who you are connected with matters. It can matter for your good, and it can matter for your not so good. I'm just saying. And I need everybody just, again, I don't know who it's for today. It could be for you. Hey, Jenny. It could be for you. It could be for somebody else. It could be for you to pass the message on to somebody else. But y'all, it matters who you align yourself with. It matters. It absolutely matters. Favor ain't fair. Favor ain't fair. I have aligned myself with certain people in this community, baby, and it's brought favor. Who you align yourself with? Who have you aligned yourself with, right? That may not bring favor. That could be to your detriment. But it could be for your good. It could be for your good. Who you align yourself with matters. In this community, in life, in your job. It all matters, y'all. It all matters. Jenny, your dog, he makes you walk. Hey, listen, we love that because, baby, he helps you get that movement in. Thank you, Chaos Slayer. Thank you. Because she's going to be like, what she want? She's going to be like, what she want? It's Friday morning. What she want? And I don't know. She might be flying. But, y'all, it matters. It matters. Good morning, Shartona. It's about discernment. Absolutely. It's about discernment. It's about divine connection. I know we're going to talk about, baby. Yeah, y'all use your discernment. Sometimes you need to sit back in the cut and observe some things. Sometimes you need to sit back in the cut and observe. Good morning. Thank you, Jenny. Honey, discernment. What does y'all, because, and no offense to the men in the room, because sometimes women, we tamp down our discernment. That's that gut talking to you, your gut instinct. How you feel about a situation, a person, or whatever. Sometimes it's your gut telling you, right? And that's discernment. We won't always listen to it. And some of us, because we've been in larger bodies, our self-confidence is short, so we don't always listen to our gut talking to us because we believe we're not worthy. We believe it couldn't possibly be for me. We believe a whole bunch of things that sometimes with self-talk, negative self-talk, right? Hey, Moot Moot, but listen, y'all, discernment. Use your discernment. What up, Coco? Yep, we also fear being judged. You use your discernment this week. Block button on repeat. Absolutely, because sometimes sometimes we need to break connections. Y'all. We need to break connections. Ooh, Vivi say, sometimes we need to break connections, but y'all, it matters. People out there we don't trust because guess what? We've been beat down. We have been, had a lot of negative talk. I mean, we're seeing, y'all, let's be clear. We're seeing some of that in this Diddy trial, right? People thought their favor was attached to him. They thought, which caused some people to go back. They thought that being connected, that power of connection was going to get them somewhere. But we see how that's playing out. But y'all, it matters who you are connected with. Let's see. Good morning, lovely. Get comfortable with saying no. Jenny says she was raised to be a doormat, put a lot of work into creating boundaries. Absolutely. Vivi says she limited her time on here trying to change her. Vivi, get with Chaos Slayer. She'll help you change your algorithm. Get with Chaos Slayer. And you can reset your FYP in your settings. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning. Your instincts got you this far, and then you have the nerve not to trust them. Babe, yes. It matters. So let me share. I'm not sure where JT is. Maybe she'll come in the room. You got to do some dishes. Don't preach too hard because your hand's going to be too wet to respond. Listen, do them dishes. So listen, y'all, it matters. So a few things, and I'm gonna tell you why it matters just on a few occasions, right? So sometimes, I get on here and I share some things, and so we talked about journey fatigue early in the week. People slid into my DMs, right? And that topic resonated with a whole bunch of people. So I love that. And it told me, hey, you kind of on the right path. Because that live was good. Good morning, Monica. Then I was sharing about, and I'm not sure if that person's in here, I was sharing about the donation and food insecurity. So we talked about food deserts earlier this week. I made that donation last week. Hey, Christy. And somebody slid into my DMs and asked me some questions about it and was like, hey, let me tell you why certain things about that need to be set up this way. And if you have questions, here, use my professional email address about this, willing to help. Honey, it matters who you are aligned with and who you are connected with. Who you are. Y'all, the Lord don't make mistakes. Don't make mistakes, good, bad, or indifferent. And sometimes things are for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. We don't always know why folks, situations, whatever comes into our lives. We never, ever know. We never know. Right? So this person was like, here's my professional email address. Get at me if you got questions, you need anything. Y'all, this person works on food insecurity in their real life job. It matters who you align and connect yourself with, because you never know who can be a blessing to you. You never know. I ain't know that. I don't know half of what y'all doing here. I've talked to Jay a lot, and I still don't know what he do. For real, for real. He talked to some people in other countries. He works some crazy hours sometimes. I still don't know what he do. But I bet you if he heard something that piqued his interest about something I'm aligned with, he gonna be like, hey, ma'am, sis, let me holler at you about that for a minute. So it matters. So I'm gonna share this story about JT. Hey, Carrie, good morning, good morning. He definitely works on a laptop. That Abby, for sure. He works on a laptop. Okay, so Chaos Slayer says what he does is interesting. J equals Tommy. Coco said J equals Tommy. Tommy ain't got no job. If you know, you know. Good morning, Divanet. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So JT, right? JT, you guys know Jay have a relationship, right? She mentions me, apparently, and me/the meetup, right? She mentions it to a group of folks that she is has networked with, right? Yeah, Jay helps us with ChatGPT. So these folks reach out to me, right? They reach out to me. They tell me about their organization because they're interested in the meetup. They tell me about their organization. They tell me they got my information from JT, and I'm like, oh, cool, no problem. So they tell me about their organization. They tell me they possibly would be interested in a sponsorship for the meetup. What you post matters. What you get on this app and talk about live matters. These folks sat in a Zoom meeting with me. Good morning, Shay. Good morning, Brownie. They sat in a Zoom meeting with me. I believe either they have been in my lives and I have not known who they are, or they've sat in the hallway, listened to my lives because they said some things I think that they could have only gotten from my lives. Good morning, Resilience. How you doing, sis? And they told me they had been through my content. They told me they had been through my content. We've looked at your content. And what you say, what you've said resonates. They're telling me all these things. So y'all, good morning, user of many numbers. What you say, what you post matters, y'all. Use wisdom. But again, divine connection, alignment. JT thought enough of me and the meetup to say, hey, I think you can talk to these people. Let me share this person's contact information. Let me share. Y'all, favor ain't fair. This company came on board with a sponsorship for the meetup. Right? Who? Yeah, right, Vivi. I owe JT a phone call. Baby, this week has been bananas. It's been bananas. We're gonna reveal all the sponsors coming up, Tay. We're gonna the committee and I are gonna be doing a series of posts about sponsors, thanking them and sharing. But yeah, honey, God will use people to bless you. And y'all, my question to you also, because, oh, I'm sorry. Welcome in, friends. It's a frequency and favor Friday. Frequency and favor, baby. That's what we're talking about today, because who you align yourself with, whose frequency level you on, matters. It matters. It matters. And favor ain't fair. Favor can follow you, but sometimes favor is tied to who you connected with. Who are you connected with in your life, folks, that is going to possibly bring you favor? It matters. It matters. Frequency and favor. It's a frequency and favor Friday. God will always bring and put you in the right with the right people and get you in alignment with them, right? Get you in alignment. Things have been so crazy, but like I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance. I got to call JT and thank her because listen, she thought enough of me and thought enough of the meetup to say, hey, let me slide you this young lady's number. You can talk to her about it. Right? Yeah, right. It was really, really nice of her. You learned early. It's about who you know and not necessarily what you know. Absolutely. Absolutely. But sometimes good people bless good people, but sometimes it's who you connected to, right? Sometimes it is absolutely who you decide to link up with. Who you decide to link up with. So, thank you, Miss Ron. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for sharing the live. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. And the Lord dropped it in my spirit this morning that connection matters. And I was like, I got to talk to them about this. I got to share. I didn't necessarily plan on sharing the thing about JT because I will call her, but I asked Tay to tag her, and she said she sent her a text, but I don't know. JT may be flying or whatever because I don't know her schedule right now. But I just want to share, y'all, connection matters. Connection matters. Who you align yourself with matters. Because you never know, y'all, who can bless you. Sometimes blessings come in the most unlikely places and through the most unlikely of people. Sometimes blessings come from the most unlikely places and through the most unlikely of people. Hey, Asia. Summer says, I also believe it's how you treat people. Thank you, Summer. I believe treat people, I try to treat people kindly. I try to, when people slide into my DMs, I try to be very kind, very respectful. I don't take anything for granted because people don't have to be nice to you, right? People do not. They don't have to be nice to you. And, we have created community here, but let's not forget at the end of the day, most of us don't know each other in person. Most of us are strangers to each other. We've created community, so we are like family. But, the thing that brought us together and brought us to this community is a medicine. That's the thing we have the most commonality about. But then as you get to know people and you grow in relationship and community with people, you kind of know them, you get to know people, right? But y'all, frequency and favor Fridays, who you are aligned with and who you are connected with, it matters. It matters. It matters. It matters, right? It matters in ways you probably would not believe. Yeah. Hey, Aceto, the seeds you sow will reap you a harvest. Yes. What kind of seeds are you out here sowing? The thing about blessings is you cannot define how they look, but you define when you recognize them. Absolutely. And y'all, again, you can't discount. Sometimes blessings are going to come from the most unlikely places. And are you somebody that blessings are supposed to go through you? Because I'm a believer that blessings can come to me, but baby, the Lord is going to give the increase when he knows he can trust me with them and they go through me. They go through me. They keep moving. The blessing just don't stop at me. The blessing just don't stop at me. It goes through me because He knows I'm blessed to be a blessing, so he can trust me with a blessing, knowing, guess what? I'm going to pay it forward and try to bless somebody else. We are gonna be strangers much longer. Delante, good morning, sis. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Jocelyn. Good morning, honey. It's a favor and frequency Friday. Favor and frequency Friday. Who you align yourself with, can bring you favor. Who you align? And so my question to you today is: who are you aligned with in this community, outside this community, at work, your family life? Hey, look at organizations you align. Who are you aligned with? And are the things, people, organizations, things that you are aligned with, are they bringing you favor? Do they put favor on your life? Right? Because I would suggest to you, if they don't, if they do not, what you doing? What you doing? Are you really re-examining things? Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Old school. We never know who is who. Treat others like you want to be treated. Dignity and respect. Absolutely. Hey, Kat. Good morning. Happy Friday, friends. Happy Friday. It's a frequency and favor Friday. The Lord dropped it in my spirit about 30 minutes before I hit the live button, and I was like, this is what I got to tell the people today. It matters who you are connected with. And sometimes you don't get it right the first time. You can get catfish. Absolutely. But that's where discernment comes in. Where your discernment at, people? Where your discernment at? Don't blow through the red flags. If the spirit, your intuition, your gut is whispering to you about something, hey, believe it the first time. And sometimes believe people the first time when they show you who they are. Good morning. Good morning. Discernment and wisdom. Discernment and wisdom. What? I do feel the and y'all, I can't, but don't let it discourage you from, that's right. Don't let it discourage you. Y'all, because guess what? Sometimes, come on, Coco, we gonna flip this thing. Sometimes the blessing can be in the catfishing because you grow, your discernment grows. And sometimes, y'all, our mistakes, because don't forget, growing comes in the hard places and the mistakes, right? We grow when we have hard times and mistakes. So sometimes those things put you on the path to your blessing. And you wouldn't be on the path to that blessing had it not been for that thing happening. You wouldn't be there if it had not been for that thing happening. Y'all, it's a favor and frequency Friday. Who are you aligned with? What frequency are you and those folks on? Do the people in your life truly know what matters to you so they know how to help you get blessed, right? And, for those of us who, if we know, are you blessed to be a blessing? Can God trust you with the blessing? Can he trust you with it? Because maybe that's why you ain't got it yet. And can he trust that blessings will go through you and not just stop at you? Because if it just stops at you, what are we doing? What are we doing? Sometimes, y'all, blessings got to go through us, not just to us. Just saying. And I'm sorry. I apparently I'm in my bag this morning. Just stuff been swirling around me. Good morning, Jersey. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, my good sis. You need the lessons to get you where you need to be. Exactly. Yeah, trust your gut, baby. Hey, T. Good morning. Hey, Angela. Happy Friday. Oops. Good morning, y'all. Favor and frequency Friday. Who are you aligning yourself with? Who are you aligning yourself with? Who are you in community with, right? Can God trust you with the blessing? Because favor can follow you. Favor can follow you, especially when you are in alignment with the right people. So, job, who are you aligned with on your job? This community, who are you aligned with in this community? And who you align with in this community, this is my little humble opinion. I'm not right. This is just what I think. It should line up with what your goals are for this. What is it you want? I see people chasing the things that they want. Baby, I'm rooting for you. If I see something that can help you along the way, I'm trying. I'm going to do my best. If you trying to go live more, I'm going to pop in. I'm going to gift. I'm going to try to give you a heartbeat. Tap, tap, tap. I'm going to comment. I may not be able to stay long because, baby, this week has been a week. I ain't did what I was supposed to do for my TikTok shop lives because it's been a week. But I'm going to do everything I can to push you along because I'm blessed to be a blessing. So I'm going to share whatever I can share. I'm going to do whatever is in my little power to do. Because let's be clear, I'm not a large creator on this app. I'm just somebody who is trying to, baby, walk in my purpose and walk this thing out and have the Lord know he can trust me with the blessing because I'm blessed to be blessed. So I'm going to try to push others to be greater than me, greater than me, greater than me. Greater than me. Good morning. Good morning. Jamie, apparently I'm in my bag this morning. I'm in my bag. 55 is inching closer to me. I heard the Lord loud and clear. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, because I don't know. It may be for somebody else that y'all gonna go and tell. I don't know. I just know I'm learning in my older age to be obedient. When the Lord say this is what you need to talk about, baby, I try to talk about it. Sometimes when good things ain't happening for you, it's because the good thing happening to someone else. Yeah, and this is another thing. Sometimes it's connected to you, but can you cheer for the other person when they winning? My good sis Jocelyn is who is in here. And hopefully she's still in here because I want to affirm y'all, because I understand part of the calling on my life is sometimes to get on here and affirm people. I need them to know they seen, they worthy, all the things. Sometimes I need people to know that Jocelyn is in the same TikTok shop program that I'm in right now, right? My good sis has been on it. I see her growth. I try to get in there. I try to comment. I try to get in that shopping bag for her. I try to gift. I try to take because I see I see her going for it. I see her going for it and I'm rooting for her. I'm rooting for her. I want to see her win. Y'all, I want to see you win. If I can get in, I saw Brenda live yesterday afternoon. I popped in a couple times because, baby, I missed the school deadline yesterday. But I've been trying to push where I can, to help where I can, to let people know I see them. Listen, I know, but sis, I see you going for it. And I'm rooting for you. I guess today is the day, tomorrow's the day. I don't know. Y'all, we find out if we get in this program for like the next year. And my good sis say, yeah, baby, they're not going to deny me. I'm going to get in here and do all the things. So I need her to know I'm rooting for her. There are other people in the program, but Jocelyn pops into these lives some mornings. And I just need her to know I see her. Brenda, I see you. I see Abby. I see so many people. I see Delante in her other kind of bag. She'll reference Amble every now and again, but I see her in her life coaching bag. And listen, I love that for us. I love it. Whatever that looks like for y'all. Do people ever stop to think about their calling anymore? Whoops. Not talking about money, but true calling. Jay, I don't know, because I think I'm not sure that we do. I'm not sure that we do. And I have really decided in the last several months to lean into things that I really believe I'm called to. I popped into Christy's live yesterday, day before yesterday, they all running together, right? Christy said, hey, y'all, I'm about to change up my content because I need to do what I feel like I'm being called to, what's resonating with me. And the physical change, talking about that, it don't resonate with me as much anymore. She said, I want to talk about mental health. So my content is going to start to change and be around the mental health aspect. Hey, Nisha, you just discovered your... Yeah, right. There you go. There you go. Hey, Stacy, good morning. So I say that to say, yes, Summer, I'm cheering you on too. Listen, y'all, I'm trying to cheer on as many people as I possibly can and figure out what you're called to. You know, that's why I asked Monica and Asia in here. And when they start hemming and hawing about TikTok, I ask them, well, tell me what it is you want out this app. Because if what you want is this, then you need to do this to move forward on the app. Miss Ron, me and somebody else were talking about you yesterday. Miss Ron, I need you to know, sis, I see you. I see y'all. Let me tell you something about Miss Ron. Miss Ron say, I don't care. I'm doing shop. I want to make a go of it. My work schedule has changed. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna get up and get on live at 4:45 every weekday morning, and I forget what time she get on Saturdays. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna do this makeup before I go to work, and I'm gonna make a go of it, baby. Miss Ron, I see you growing and glowing, ma'am. I see you. I see you. Yeah. I do. I see Stacy too. Me and Stacy go back and forth. Yeah, I am. It's one of the things I believe I'm called to do. I'm called to push people, y'all. I'm called to push people, and in certain instances, I'm called to pull people. It depends on which way either I'm pulling the wagon sometimes, or I'm pushing the wagon, and you inside the wagon. It's one of the things. I know that it's part of what I'm supposed to do to help people. And I'm supposed to encourage people and make sure people feel seen. Because again, our greatest need is to be known and to know others. Baby, it's Bible. It's Bible. Good, bad, or indifferent. It's Bible, baby. To your greatest need, your most basic and greatest need as a human being is to be known and to know others. Why do you think children, think about it. Think about children. Look at me. Look at me. Children are trying to get our attention. Watch me do this. Watch my trick. Watch my cartwheel. Watch me do this. It's the basic need to be known, y'all, to be seen by somebody. Hey, Cameoers, that's why children do it. They want to be seen. It's a basic need that is embedded in us from the time we are born. It is. We tamp it down and we don't love to acknowledge it as adults. But 'tis true. 'Tis true. Good, bad, or indifferent. Hey, y'all, welcome in. It's a frequency and favor Friday. Favor, frequency and favor. Frequency. Who you are aligned and connected with matters. Favor sometimes follows or is tied to who you are aligned and connected with. That, baby, that's what that is. Sometimes favor will follow you when you connect it to the right people. Hey, Neek, happy Friday, sis. Hey, HR advisor. I'm not sure if I spoke to you when you came in. Thank you for the heart me. Y'all, thank you for the gifts, the heart me. Keep tapping the screen for me. Because I attended a TikTok live last night. They say you're supposed to tell the people to tap the screen. But I need you to know, favor is sometimes connected to who you are aligned with. So ask yourself, who are you aligned with? Who are you aligned with? Who are you in relationship with? Who are you in community with, right? And if those relationships, if favor is not following those relationships, work, social media, school, home, whatever the case may be, you need to take a look at it and examine them. You need to take a look at it and examine them. Because it matters, y'all. It matters. It matters, right? Are the folks that you are aligned with, right? I'm moving you this morning, Summer. You just had something tell you to message someone you're following. Hey, there you go. You made me think of Jonah and the whale. Got to watch out who you let on your boat. Absolutely. Tell them, absolutely. Y'all, sometimes you never know. So, we never know what people are going through on this app, right? We love to make assumptions, but don't forget, on social media, the creators who create on here, they show you what they want you to see. They show you what they want you to see. So remember, we talked about, we don't always show, especially in this journey, this community, we show the shiny pretty. We don't show the hard spaces. We don't show the hard things. Many of us do not, right? We do not show the hard places. Trying to make sure I'm not missing any comments. So just be mindful. Just be mindful of that. But, ask yourself who you connected with, who you align with at home, at work, on here. Reality check is always loading over here, baby. We talk about the hard things. We talk about the hard, uncomfortable. I'm not afraid to have bold and courageous and sometimes uncomfortable conversations. I sometimes don't act like it, but I do. Who frequency and favor Friday, baby. Who you are aligned and connected with matters, baby. Geechee girl, what's happening? Favor can follow you. Favor can follow you. What was your Tuesday live about? Letting people talk about that? Yeah, yeah, hard things. The journey fatigue. That's a hard conversation. That's an uncomfortable conversation. That's a conversation a lot of people don't want to admit to. Because we talked a little bit about that. You feel ungrateful because you do have access to the med. You are able to afford compound. You've got better insurance, whatever the case may be. A lot of people, so you feel guilty for saying, I'm a little fatigued, even when you are successful on the journey, right? But I need y'all to catch this. Who are you aligned with? Favor will sometimes follow alignment. So ask yourself, take a look around, 360, look around at who you are in relationship with, right? Because it matters. It matters, y'all. It matters. So true. We don't know what others are going through. Let us be their light, right? Let us be their light. Hey, crochet sister, you may be aligned this season. Growth happens. It's time to move and not stay stuck. That's right. Because again, baby, that's the word right there. Sometimes it's for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Sometimes, y'all, things are not meant to be permanent. They meant to teach you the lesson, give you the favor, and help you move on. Or you not meant to get anything out of the relationship. You meant to pour into the relationship, be a blessing, and move on. Sometimes we always looking to see what we can get out of something. How about you give something? Sometimes it's absolutely that you are supposed to be the blessing and move on. Move out that person's way because maybe you staying is hindering them. The Lord just needed you to drop that blessing with them and go. Because again, can God trust you with blessings? Come on, Delonte. Come on. Can God trust you with the blessings? Sometimes y'all blessings not supposed to stop with us. Again, they're supposed to go through us. So can God trust you with the blessing to pass it through you? To pass it through you and not let it stop at you. Because maybe you're blessed to be a blessing. Sometimes we're supposed to bless people and keep moving. And not get a doggone thing out the relationship. Not a thing. Not a thing. But sometimes, and let's be clear, it's society. Sometimes it's social media. It's sometimes the way we're conditioned. We're conditioned that it's supposed to be tit for tat. I'm always supposed to get something out of this. Sometimes, y'all, it ain't supposed to be an even exchange. It ain't. I'm sorry. It's not. Sometimes I'm just supposed to bless somebody, not get a stitch of anything in return. In return, they may give me a hard time. But I'm still supposed to bless them. If you're being obedient, you're still supposed to bless them and keep it moving. Keep it moving. Baby, they'll understand. You got to trust God sometimes. They'll understand it by and by. That's what the old folks said. We'll understand it by and by because sometimes it's not meant for you to understand it in this season, in this moment. Christy, I told you I'm working on leaning into whatever God calls me to. I'm being obedient, y'all. I'm being obedient. The Lord dropped this on me about a half hour before I went live. And I was like, okay, this what we supposed to do? Bet. It's on. It's on. Let's go. Let's go. And the people who gonna receive it, they gonna receive it. The people in the hallway, I hope you're receiving it. It's all good. It's all good. But somebody needs to hear it. And, for some of y'all going to take this with you and give it to somebody else. And that may be the person who needed to hear it. You needed to hear it so you could pass it along. You could be the blessing to somebody else. You could be the blessing to somebody else. I need people to understand. You are blessed to be a blessing. And sometimes, y'all, you may not get nothing but a hard time in exchange for being a blessing to people. And I need some of y'all to sit with that. I need some people to sit with that, either in the room or in the hallway, or you're going to pass it along. You may get nothing but a hard time for being a blessing. So I need some of y'all to sit with that. It's not always tit for tat. We got to stop trying to be tit for tat with people, right? in terms of trying to get an exchange out of something. Sometimes it is supposed to be an exchange. Let's be clear. I did this, so you do that. But sometimes, baby, the blessing just supposed to go through you. And you're just supposed to bless somebody and keep it moving. You're just supposed to bless somebody and keep it moving. Yeah, sit with it. Sit with it. I've had to sit with it sometimes. Like, I'm not supposed to get nothing out of this. I'm just supposed to pour it into this person and keep it moving. And keep it moving. Maybe I'm supposed to pour into the person and build a relationship with that person. But sometimes I'm not even supposed to do that. I'm supposed to just keep it moving. But I need people to see it, understand it, figure it out, whatever that means for you. It's a frequency and favor Friday, y'all. We're talking about alignment. Who you align yourself with matters and can bring favor. Can bring favor. Sometimes who you align yourself with cannot bring favor. It can bring destruction. It can bring destruction. So what, who, all the things. Where are you in alignment? What are you in alignment with? Who are you in community with? What have you aligned yourself with? And if you are somebody who's like, give a word to the person listening, but turn their ear and heart cold from discomfort, honey, listen, because this ain't for me. She ain't talking to me. I bet you I am. I bet you I am. Let's call a thing today, as Iyanla Vanzant says. We're going to call some things around here going forward. Baby, 55 is loading and there's freedom in it. And I'm going to walk into everything God has for me. And whoever it's for, it's going to be for. If it's for two people, baby, listen, them two people going to be blessed. I declare and decree it. They're going to be blessed from hearing whatever comes out of my mouth. Baby, it's going to edify them. It's going to build them up. And because they're attached to me, baby, favor's going to follow them. Woo! I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Woo. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm really not sorry. Y'all, listen again. If you're in here, catch it. It may be for somebody else. It may be for somebody. I don't know. I do not know. But I just need y'all to understand. Thank you, Teresa. But I need you to understand sometimes who you are aligned with. And let's be clear. Jandra, same. And again, y'all, let me say this. Alignment looks different for everybody. Alignment can look good. Cole Zoe, you said something and apparently it was hidden when comments are pinned. I sure will. Some people love to waddle in the mess. They do. But golly, I lost my train of thought. Let's see. Nurse Nikki says she's shouting in the car. But I need people to understand sometimes what you align to, that's what alignment can look different for everybody. So guess what? Who I'm aligned with and in community with and trying to bless is going to look different from Delonte. We different people. We don't even live in the same state. Her and Abby live in the same state and in the same metroplex. But guess what? Who Abby's aligned with and trying to bless and push and pull is going to look different from whoever Delonte's trying to push and pull. Jandra and I live 10 minutes from each other. 10 minutes. But our alignments can look different. Jandra's alignment ain't wrong, just as mine ain't wrong. Delonte's alignment ain't wrong, just as Abby's ain't wrong. So quit thinking because it doesn't look like yours, they must be crazy. They ain't walking it. Because you don't know the call on their life and you don't know the favor and the blessing they supposed to be passing on. That's it. You don't know their assignment. Thank you, Jandra. You don't know what they have been assigned to and who they've been assigned to. So stop judging other people for what you see them do. Baby, they on assignment. The question is, are you on your assignment? Are you on your Zoom? Because apparently they on their Zoom. Get on your Zoom and do what the Lord or whatever your belief system is. Thank you, Zoomy. Do whatever you've been called to. Don't worry about everybody else. I can't worry about what Jandra over there doing. She my good sis, and I'm going to make sure she okay because she lived 10 minutes from me. So I am my sister's keeper, right? But her assignment is different from my assignment because we in different life paths. Jandra is married with kids. I am single with no kids. Jandra is in maintenance. Shannon is still in active weight loss. Jandra works in STEM. Shannon works in leadership and administration. Our assignments are different. However, we're in alignment with each other, and favor will follow us because we are connected. Baby, and we keep each other accountable for what we supposed to be out here doing. Y'all stop. But I need you to know, y'all. Listen, the Lord put it in my belly today. I just need you to know. Favor and frequency, baby, they matter. And I need you to be looking at it in every area of your life. Focus on you. That's right. And whatever God has purposed you to do, what your assignment is, because what Neek's assignment is not my assignment. It is not. We may have, them Venn diagrams where sometimes the parts overlap. We may have a part of our assignment that overlaps, but baby, we on different assignments. The Lord is calling us to something different, and figure out whatever it is God has called you to, whatever's resonating, ringing in your spirit about this app, social media, your job, your family, your life. Figure it out, baby, and walk that thing out. Walk it out. Now walk it out. Do it. Figure it out. But y'all, alignment matters. Who you align yourself with matters, right? And, you need to figure that out for yourself. And again, it's going to look different for everybody. Yes. And what God has for you is for you. Can't nobody stop what's meant for you. How do they learn to listen to the calling? They need to get still. Sometimes you got to get still. Let me say this. For me, because I have some friends that operate differently. For me, it is in the stillness that God speaks to me. He dropped this and he was like, hey, you need to talk about alignment, who you connected to, because the way all this stuff is lining up for the meetup, connection matters and all this. So it may look different for you. I have a friend, her alignment and how discernment comes to her. It comes in her dreams. It comes in her sleep. She'll call me and be like, I had a dream. And I know for her, that's what that means. So you got to figure out what that looks like for you and what your assignment is. And if you don't know, you need to be praying and asking. Again, I'm a believer. So, hey, baby, my perspective comes from belief. You need to be praying and asking the Lord to show you what that looks like. Your gift will make room for you, right? And treat people right. The medicine won't change your heart. You have to do that, baby. Come on now. Come on. And y'all, again, I think I said this a week or a couple weeks ago. Baby, the medicine, let's be clear. We're in here because most of us, I don't know if Jocelyn's still in here because she ain't on the GLP-1. And Monica's not either. But the medicine kind of is the tie. It's the root, right? It's the root. So the root is growing. The community has grown. The roots have grown. But baby, what pops up above ground from them roots, all them branches coming off the trunk, which was the med coming off the trunk. Baby, people are sprouting into brand deals for all kinds of things. I'm rooting them on, whether that has to do with the community or not, right? Some people are finding their purpose. Christy, I'm talking to you. Mental health, baby, that's a branch coming off of what was the trunk, the root, the medicine. The medicine is a gateway to other things. We are more than these meds, and you better figure out what your purpose is. Your purpose may be tied to this med. Your purpose may be beyond the med. The med in this community was a gateway, baby, for you walking some other things out. And you better not let nobody make you feel guilty for growing. And do it because you on your assignment. Don't let somebody else's opinion keep you from favor and blessings on your life because you worried about what they gonna think, what they gonna say. She always on here selling stuff. She always doing a Mary Ruth live. She always talking about this. She always promoting this. Her content is all and is and is because I'm on assignment. And your assignment is not mine. I'm walking out what the Lord has for me, which is going to lead me to my next, to my destiny, Lord. Y'all, Go in pursuit of that which sets your soul on fire and that which you have been called to, because your calling ain't mine. My calling ain't yours. Whatever that, mind your business. Hey, Miller Best. Elevation may require separation. In some instances, Southern Vaughn, it just might. And you know what? Separation ain't a dirty word. Let's rephrase that. Sometimes it means I was over here for a season. Now I'm over here. Now I'm over here. Now I'm over here. It ain't necessarily a bad thing. It means I'm evolving. Because don't forget, if you ain't growing, you what? People are moving, living, breathing organisms. Breath of life, ruah, breath. We are living organisms. And the day you cease to live and evolve, guess what? You're unaliving. And remember, I told you, pastor friend of mine said, if you woke up today, the Lord suggests to you, he's not done with you yet. There is still more for you to do. You still have an assignment here. Even if you're still trying to figure it out, because baby, 55 is loading and part of me still trying to figure out some things. And that's okay. That's okay, because I'm still growing and changing. I am in the best, I'm in kind of the fourth quarter of my life, but baby, it's the best quarter, and I'm going to make it so. I'm going to make it so. Honey, keep shining. Y'all keep shining. Keep shining bright. Remember, said we are more than the med. Thank you, Stacy. Yes, the seed has been planted. Good morning, everybody. Thank y'all. Keep tapping. I appreciate the gifts and everything. Yes. Hey, Amoris. Good morning. Be still, sow good seeds, reap the harvest. Absolutely, y'all. And I need y'all to know sometimes, right? And again, this goes back to sometimes you're meant to bless people and go and not get nothing in return. Sometimes you meant to sow seeds that you may never see the harvest from. Baby, it's going to be your children's children or 2 generations from now that are going to reap the harvest from the seeds you sowed today. Quit always trying to look to get back something. Everything is not an even exchange. It is not. And we got to be okay with that. Everything is not an even exchange. It's not tit for tat. You are going to sow seeds that you may never see the harvest or reap a harvest from. It was meant for you. The way you supposed to bless is you supposed to just sow the seed and keep going. Sow the seed and keep going. Keep going. I need some people to catch that, get it, marinate on it this Friday. It's a frequency and favor Friday. Who you are aligned with, life, app, job, it all matters, friends. It all matters. Who you are aligned with matters. Yeah, sometimes you got to drop that seed and move on and know that you planted it. And better yet, keep praying about the seed you dropped, that it does bless people. It blesses your children's children. Hey, Geechee girl, good morning. I appreciate you stopping in. I know you at work. Be blessed. Be blessed. Power in connection. Who you are aligned with and connected with matters. And favor will follow. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Sometimes you got to drop the seed, leave it, but pray over it, friends. Pray over that seed that it blesses somebody. Jandra done planted seeds that she is praying over that's going to bless her children's children and even their children, right? She may never live to see those harvests or reap any of it. But baby, she planted the seed. Think about, and some of y'all going to catch this. I grew up in a house with my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and my mother. So my mother, my mother's mother, and then my mother's mother's mother. Baby, they prayed over me and they planted seeds. Y'all, my great-grandmother died when I was 23. She lived to see me graduate from college. But baby, she planted seeds that are reaping a harvest now, 32 years later. Baby, she planted them seeds. She been in the ground 32 years. They reaping a harvest now. So plant the seeds. Let the blessing go through you. I'm sorry. Whew. So yeah, that's all I had to say. I just had to get that out. saying, y'all. I'm just saying. And for those who know Helen Baylor in the gospel community, that song she talked about, she had a praying grandmama. Her grandmama's prayers delivered her from addiction. Baby, you've had somebody praying over you, planting seeds. They dead and gone. But baby, them seeds, them prayers they planted, y'all, think about some of the harvests, your grandmama, your mama's prayers, your daddy's mama's prayers, they done reaped. Think about it. Baby, think about some of the prayers and seeds they planted that you have seen come to pass. Thank you, Jandra. I'm just saying. I need somebody to catch this, and I don't know why. Well, I mean, I'm being obedient. The Lord put it on me, so I had to get it off me. I had to get it off. The Lord say, "Be obedient, baby." I'm learning to listen and walk in obedience. I'm not trying to block my blessings, because again, blessings sometimes supposed to pass through you, and somebody needed to hear this in this room, and then some of y'all gonna take this and pass it on to somebody else. I'm just trying to do what the Lord called Favor and Frequency Friday. You had a praying mother and grandmother as well, honey, and reaping blessings now that they have never seen. Y'all, my mama, grandmama, and great grandmama are dead and gone. But I know, baby, the effectual, fervent prayers of the righteous availeth much. And I know they prayed over me. They prayed for me. And those prayers are coming to pass as we speak. They coming to pass. The seeds they planted, the things that were poured into you as a child, a young person, right? They're coming to pass. And I'm going to put a different spin on this, because some of y'all going to say, but what if something good wasn't passed on to you? Baby, let me tell you something. Whatever they poured into you, if it wasn't good and you breaking that generational curse, baby, you still doing your big one, because you're breaking the curse. You're breaking generational ties. We ending things. We moving forward. You making sure not another generation, your children's children, don't endure whatever you had to endure. So see how that negative is now positive? Just saying. I'm just saying. You reap what you sow, not necessarily where you sow it. Come on, KB. Come on. Listen, I feel like throwing something at y'all like the church. And I be throwing shoes, money. Just throw something at y'all. The community. Oh, thanks, Nick. Come on, KB. Seed time and harvest time, baby. Seed time and harvest time. What seeds are you sowing? And are you always looking for something in exchange for what you done sowed or the blessing you gave? Are you always looking for something in return? Because sometimes that ain't how it's supposed to be. Sometimes you're supposed to drop it and go. Bless somebody and don't even worry about it. And sometimes, this gonna get some people. Sometimes you're supposed to drop the blessing and not even let the people know you dropped the blessing. Sometimes you're just supposed to move in silence and hush your mouth and not say a mumbling word. That's gonna mess with some people, because we in an era where we need to get credit. We water check. Your first conference for the season. Wear Miller's Best. Excuse me. Hey y'all. Hey, I'm sorry. Good morning, many users. This was a great palate cleanser. Hey Coco. Hope you start your Friday okay. Hope we starting our Friday. Okay. Sorry y'all. I'm Miller Best, explain to me about the conference. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I'm scrolling up. Receive the blessings that are, this breaking curses, right? Oh, Miller Best. So ChatGPT says I'm supposed to do some sort of glow up weekend. Jay, what was it? This the conference right here. Y'all do know ChatGPT said one of the things I'm called to do. So I'm called to do a couple things. It has me doing a few things, but it says I'm supposed to give a TED Talk. And it's giving me some topics. Part of it is about this kind of walking out your calling and all this. And then the other thing, it says I'm supposed to do some sort of retreat weekend. Can we expect this every day? No. No, y'all. So I'll be honest. I'm not one of those people. When I tell y'all the Lord said something to me or the Lord put something on my back, dropped in my spirit, that's what I mean. How many times do I really get on here? I don't get on here every week and say the Lord said. No, y'all, the Lord gave me this today. This ain't me. This is God. God dropped this on me about a half hour before I hit that live button. And he said, go live a little earlier than you normally do and just call the people in the room. Tell them, Favor and Frequency Friday. Come on, let's go. And you're going to tell them about alignment and how favor can follow who they're aligned to, the Lord. So I don't come on here often and say the Lord said, because I don't play with God like that. Because, baby, I believe God can be a vengeful God. And I understand the weight of my assignment and what I'm called sometimes to push out and say. And I don't play with God like that, because if I do, when I meet my maker, I got to answer for that. I don't play like that. So think about how many times you've said the Lord dropped in my, you've heard me say the Lord dropped in my spirit, or the Lord said this. I don't say it often. Sometimes I say, I was thinking, and let's talk about this today, or this happened, so I want to talk about this. That ain't necessarily, and maybe the Lord gave me those, but specifically when I hear from God, baby, I'd be like, hey, God downloaded this to me, baby. So yeah, I don't play, but we'll see. We might be walking into some new things, but yeah, Chat GPT. When we talk about what I'm supposed to do, it says I'm supposed to do a TED Talk, and I'm supposed to do some sort of empowerment, leadership-esque kind of conference where, to help people lean into some things. So we'll see. God is working on me, y'all. God is working on me. This could be a thing on Friday, a word from Shannon. Yeah, Jay knows about this, because Jay and I've had some private conversations about some things and kind of some of my belief or unbelief about this new season, y'all. And I told y'all, I'm just trying to lean into kind of some of the things God has for me, and challenging myself to rise up on some things, right? To rise up on some things. So that is what, I'm working on. Assignment. Again, figure out what your assignment is. Who are you connected to? Is favor aligned and following those connections? Or are you the favor in the connection? You're supposed to be the favor and the blessing in the connection. I'm just asking. I'm throwing some things out for us to think about. And y'all, sometimes I have a word, sometimes I don't. It just depends. I'm not somebody who can always produce a word on demand. That's not how God works with me like that. Sometimes it has to be on me. Maybe if I ask the Lord, be like, okay, Lord, it's Friday, what you gonna give me? Or 2 days before Friday, what you gonna give me? Thank y'all for the gifts. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. A retreat weekend. Yeah, y'all, we gonna see. I need to get past the meetup. And y'all, I need to just favoring who you align with. Baby, there's some stories to tell behind the meetup team, and how that team has brought favor to the meetup. All of them. And if you're wondering who the meetup committee is, it's me. It's Rise and Shine Tiff. It is LV. It is Mike on a Mission. It's Jackson. It's the next Chris Breezy, as Stacy likes to call him, and Sabrina 727. Okay, also y'all, because Taya's not in here, don't forget Sabrina 727 is having her panel tonight. It's on YouTube, Weighing What Matters. I think that's what it is. At 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. But that's the team, y'all. They brought favor to that meetup. They brought favor, connection to just the idea that I had. And I, there'll be some other thank yous for those folks coming, but it matters. Who you are aligned with and connected to matters. Because also, I need y'all to remember sometimes, it may matter who you're connected to because it may matter who they're connected to. And I'll share this because I got a hard stop at 9:30, y'all, because we're taping A Collective today. Speaking of A Collective, who's seen the Little Collective? Who's seen the baby A Collective? The Little Collective. Y'all, if you haven't seen the Little Collective, please, please, please go to, let me see if I can get in it. I need y'all to go to the A Collective page. I need y'all to go to the A Collective page, and I'm gonna try to get that page in here, and I'm gonna try to get them in here, and pin them. So if you're not following the A Collective, you can follow. And yeah. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so y'all, if you're not following the A Collective, follow the A Collective and check out the A Collective's most recent post. It's the Little Collective. It's the Lil Collective. It's the Lil Collective. And I'm so tickled by the Little Collective. I'm so tickled. And I think Stacy is the most spot on of the baby collective. She's the most spot on. She is absolutely the most spot on. But I'm so tickled. Yes, all of our little babies were on point. But I think Stacy's is the most on point. And just that post, I cried. I thought it was so funny. I cried. Because I thought it was so funny. So if you haven't seen the post, please go show that post some love. I think it's the funniest and cutest thing out there in baby talk, in little baby AI talk. And I think you'll see a little bit more of the Little Collective. I think you'll see a little more of the Little Collective. All right, so again, frequency and favor Friday. Who you're aligned with, connected to, matters. Favor follows connection. Sometimes favor is tied to connection. And I'll share why. And sometimes it's not only who you're connected to, but it's who they're connected to. And I'll tell you why. How Professor Daniels came about. Professor Daniels came about because the church I'm a member of, used to work at, connected to, the community college I work at was starting a community outreach program, and they wanted to offer college classes in the community. And so because I was tied to my church, my pastor had made a connection with a VP at the community college. They came to the church, were recruiting people, and then they decided they were looking for instructors. You too, Nurse Nikki, have an amazing Friday and an amazing weekend if I don't see you again online around campus. And so they were also looking for instructors to teach these classes, right? And so I met with the VP, sent my resume and all of that, and that's kind of how I got the part-time job. So sometimes it matters not only who you're connected to, but who they are connected to. So because my church and my pastor were connected to this VP, the blessing came through them, the blessing of a part-time job. That's now going to be, I've got classes already in my course bank for the fall. And not one, but two. Brenda, isn't the little baby, the Little Collective, or the baby A Collective, aren't they cute? They're the cutest thing. And baby LV has a potty mouth. Thank you, Teresa. Thank y'all. But, so that's the power of sometimes being connected to the right person and then who they're connected to being a blessing to you. Blessings came through the pastor in the church to me. And then the other way to the college. I've been a blessing because they keep asking me to teach every semester. So I must be doing something right. Yeah, right? Yes, Baby Talk is so cute. Yeah, I finally saw a Judge Judy one, and she's cute with her little pigtails. Yes, Baby Shan is wholesome. UNITY. Morning, this chicken vest. Morning. Anything else, friends? Do we need to celebrate anything? Because in the midst of all the things that have gone on, we didn't do any celebrating today. It's a Friday, y'all. We made it. It's the end of the week. It's Friday. It's Friday. Are we celebrating anything? Anybody got any wins that we need to celebrate? Community wins outside the community. Anything we need to celebrate? Anything we need to celebrate today? I'm still holding strong, 84 to 85 pounds. Poof, be gone. So your girl is just, we're hanging there. You're expanding. Oh, Jay, how you gonna do that? You stay outside, sir. And when I say outside, I mean out the state outside. You just gonna be boarding the little family member? And what are we getting? Y'all, Jay is expanding his family. What are you getting, Jay? Look, let me get all up in your business and be nosy. Hey, Antoinette, good morning. Good morning. And I hope y'all, I know I have a loud voice that carries. I'm sure I was just all over the place today. But I hope I blessed somebody. If I blessed one person, hey, it wasn't in vain. Oh, if everything works out. Oh, okay, Jay. He's traveling too. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What are we getting? What type? And let's, right? That's a huge commitment. I can't make that commitment. Oh, okay. All right, Jay. Little Jack Russell. Yeah, I can't make that commitment. It's just too much. Shannon 2.0. Yeah, Shannon 2.0 apparently was on one today. Last days of 54 Shan. Apparently she got some things to say before she flip over to them double nickels. Hey, Skiller, good morning. Thank you, this chicken vest. Yeah, we're just talking about the little A collective, the little collective. They're cute. They're funny. So yeah, y'all, if you could go, if you haven't seen the post, go show the post some love. Let me, and if you could give, if you're not following the A Collective, give the A Collective a follow, please. A follow. If you could give the A Collective a follow. So Jay's getting a new family member. Anybody else got anything we need to celebrate? Because it's Friday, y'all. It's the end of the week. It's the last day. I think we're supposed to get some thunderstorms today, but I believe tomorrow's weather is going to be amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Amazing. I'm so over TikTok. Them and they TikTok shop ticks. Oh, Antoinette, say 2 more Fridays before. Now, my dear, I love that, my good sister. Congratulations to you in advance. Yes, and also please subscribe to the A Collective on YouTube. KB, we're still working on it. The fuel pump is now here. I just texted the mechanic this morning and said, hey, fuel pump is here. Let me know. It's supposed to rain today. Do you want to come tomorrow? So yeah, we're still trying to get it going. We're still trying to get it going. So yes, I'm sorry. I'm trying to look, y'all. Because it's 9:24. I've got a full day. We're taping the A Collective. I need to do Mary Ruth's. I think bundle deals are what's on sale. Anything else we need to celebrate? Anybody got big plans? I think I'm going to grill this weekend. Monica and Asia, I know y'all are busy. Well, maybe we can do it Sunday. I don't know. Y'all may be tired Sunday. We'll see. We'll talk. We'll talk because we haven't spoken. And Asia, I owe you a phone call. Did you just, I haven't yet, KB. I need to ask the folks. I can do an extra one. So maybe I'll do an extra one this weekend. Stay tuned. I might do an extra one this weekend. I may do an extra live meeting Medicube. I'll look to see also, let me see, KB, if Medicube has any deals. We need to see if they have any deals. Because if they've got deals or bundle deals, may be able to rock that. Rock that. Because I do love a bunch of the Medicube stuff. I do. And I saw coupons, I think 2 days ago on TikTok Lives. All right, friends. So, if you are new here, Robin, y'all, this is someone who knew me in college. This is my friend Robin. We went to FAMU together, and Robin just retired from the federal government earlier this year. Hello, Robin. She's my good sister from college. So yes, we went to school together, and I love her dearly. So we've known each other since we were about, I think, 19, 20 years old. So about 35-ish or so years. Known each other a long time. A long time. And Robin's birthday is ahead of mine. So she's older than me. All right, friends, if you are not following me, please go ahead, give me a follow. I'm usually here 8:30s Tuesday through Fridays. And sometimes I'm on at other times, like I owe Fridays alive, I owe Mary Ruth alive, just lots of things. So you'll see some things happening this weekend for me. I'll be all over the place. Yes, Divanette, you have a blessed day as well. So yes, everybody, y'all have an amazing weekend. If you aren't hanging out on the TikToks, and stay tuned. A lot more good stuff, but I need you to examine favor, alignment. Who are you aligned with in your life? Social media, job, family, all the things, organizations, church. Who are you aligned with? Because favor is tied to the alignment, y'all. I just need you to take a look at that. But y'all have an amazing day. Thank you guys for the likes, the gifts, the shares, the follows. Y'all are amazing. Absolutely amazing. And y'all are amazing. So thank y'all so much for the hangout today. This was good. Somebody was blessed. I will get this up on YouTube between today and tomorrow. I'm not going to promise today. I'm not even going to promise today because it's a busy day. I'll get it up by tomorrow. And I probably will clip some things from this and post on this page. Yes, probably will clip some things and post on this page. Yeah, I got to get back on it. I fell off with just the holiday and a whole bunch of other things, so I'm behind. But I will get YouTube back going and current. All right, friends, y'all have an amazing day. And remember, as always, ain't nobody bad like you. Let's get out here, seize the day, have an amazing weekend. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Yes, thank y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out and hanging in here. I hope it blessed somebody. Again, I hope I blessed somebody today. Darium, are you playing? Are you for real? What are you talking about? I'm talking about Atlanta. Yeah, Shay, you missed it, sis. I'm out. I got to go. It's a busy day. A Collective's taping. Darium. Right, Abby, he had me all hoped up. He means next week. But that wasn't what I thought. Because that wasn't what immediately came to mind. That was not what immediately came to mind. That was not it. All right, friends. Let's have an amazing day. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Be blessed. And remember, of course, ain't nobody bad like you. Let's get out here and get it, folks. Check that alignment. Bye, everybody.